Hello, magical beings. This is Laura with Self-Empowered Tarot, and today we are doing our weekly for August 30th, the week of August 30th. And I believe I have that correct. I always go blank. I just go blank. I'm being honest. For some reason, I probably should write it on a sticky note and just stick it somewhere where I can see it. But I believe Monday is the 31st. I, again, could be incorrect in a day off. But yes, so of course it's a timeless reading. So let's get started. For group 1, we have the Celestite, little light blue. Here, I don't know if you can see better. And then we have one of my favorites. We have Pyrite for group 2. And for group 3, this is Malachite. And I like the interesting shape of that one. So, okay, if you need to pause, take a moment, and we will get started with group 1. Hello, group 1. Welcome. So if you picked the Celestite, you are group number 1, and this is your message for the week ahead. Of course, also timeless. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So yep, for the week ahead, this is specifically for August 30th. So we're gonna pull tarot first, which means we're gonna pull what I call my big tarot card. I absolutely love this deck. I just wish it was smaller. It's probably my favorite tarot deck, but you know, if it was a little smaller, I could shuffle with it. But we're gonna pull some tarot from this deck as well. So let's get into it and see what we have. 4 of Cups. Oh, I love that card. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups tends to be kind of like that deep thinking, where there's just a lot of reflection on the emotions going on, and having to make decisions. Also, it's just like complacency, possibly dissatisfaction. It could be avoiding something, but generally speaking, the four of Cups tends to be just kind of like that apathetic, blah, kind of indifference. So let's see what else we have with tarot. So maybe there's some boredom this week, or just, I don't want to say avoidance, but if you note there, like, there's so much magic going on around her, and it's kind of like a daydreamy vibe too. So maybe there's just like a lack of focus or having a hard time concentrating this coming week. Okay. So let's see what we have going on here. And I will try not to sloppy shuffle. Group 1. We've got 1. Okay. Spirit, anything else for group? Okay. Got a King of Swords flying out over there. Oh, we've got a right side upper. Okay, anything else for group 1? Yeah, it's funny because I'm feeling that this group is, the words that come to mind is just blah, and I almost want to say numb, or just like, what next? Okay, thank you. All right, let's see what we have here. So we have King of Swords. We have Four of Cups again. Holy mozolies. I don't know what that word means, but holy wow. Well, that's very interesting. So maybe that is an energy that you are moving into in the coming week. And something that we're going to pull later might shift this. So that's pretty amazing. Okay. So, I mean, I'm taking the reversal on that because that was truly reversed. And I'm trying to get better about reversals and whatnot. So, okay, we got Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, that's not going to work for me. Excuse me while I arrange my rock pile here. Okay, Eight of Cups. There we go. So Eight of Cups reversed. So with the Eight of Cups, there's a lot of emotion stuff going on in here. I will say that because cups are emotions. I want to make sure I'm pulling that right. But so a lot of the time it's like looking outward, contemplation. There's a moving on. So maybe it could be that with this King of Swords energy, you're standing your ground on something and you're standing your ground with some boundaries, and the Eight of Cups is coming in to say, if your boundaries, if your boundaries are not met, then it could be the possibility of having to move on. But we've got it in reverse. So with the Four of Cups reversed, there's an energy. I feel there's an energy of back and forth. So what the heck? All of these are in reverse. Okay, the High Priestess. So very interesting. That High Priestess, that goddess energy coming in there. It could be, and it's funny because it's the 11. And the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Okay, so when I see the 10 of Cups reversed, I almost get excited. I almost rather see the 10 of Cups reversed than it upright, and I will explain. And I've said this before, so I mean, not expecting all of you, of those who've listened before, to know my 10 of Cups theory. 10 of Cups is very, oh, we're getting a lovely shadow here, aren't we? 10 of Cups is kind of cool. 10 of Cups is very much the energy of contentment, like reverse, like, I mean, they're a family. Everyone's happy, everyone's safe, everyone's nurtured. I mean, it is definitely a beautiful card. But if you sit in this energy, you end up getting the Four of Cups energy. Really, you go back into, I mean, think about it. You get kind of stagnant because everything's going. Oh, coffee stain, lovely. Sorry. I put my tea here and I did not realize that, so don't look. Moving on. So the 10 of Cups energy is very much in that just family, all that you would ever want. I mean, it doesn't have to be just family, but it's joyful. It's contentment. It's emotional fulfillment. So if we are completely content and fulfilled, we can become stagnant because, like, well, what else do we have to look forward to? And you can kind of get, just like with anything, if energy is not moving, if there's no growth, if you are just always in this energy, you could become stagnant. Exactly, that Four of Cups energy. So because it's upside down, I am feeling that there is a moving on from that energy to where maybe if those of you who are in a relationship or with family, that maybe there's a turn. You're not feeling so, you're feeling challenged in regards to family life in a good way, or in relationships in a good way. So I just want to make it clear, the Ten of Cups card is not bad upright. I'm just suggesting that if we have contentment and all is good, and we do need those periods of time, right? We do need to be in contentment and not have chaos around us, of course. But we're going to shift that there. So King of Swords, King of Swords, standing ground, with the High Priestess in reverse. You know, I'm kind of getting very similar energies that for some of you, it may have been it may be the energy of moving on, or you were feeling like you were going to be moving on from something, and now there's a pause, and you're like, oh wait, no, I need to maybe recheck my emotions here, and you know, get into my King of Swords energy. But with the High Priestess, that goddess energy, esoteric knowledge, she's very spiritually guided and intuitive. So it could also be calling you to step into that energy, that you are lacking some clairvoyance. You're not seeing the full picture. You're not tapping into your intuition. Maybe you're not trusting yourself as much. So we're gonna continue here and see what we have coming up with our nice big stack. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. It also could be connected to the High Priestess energy, that you're not grounding enough, you're not connecting enough to the earth there. So we'll start moving that way. Let's see what else we have. Wind activation. Okay, yeah, and there definitely could be this energy. This Eight of Cups energy is kind of connecting here with this, where a situation, I want to say something kind of new is coming in here. It feels like a newer energy, and we are all going through a bunch of upgrades, downloads. Just from my perspective, the clients I've been talking to lately have been experiencing this. I've been experiencing this myself. There's just a lot of shifting going on. So it definitely could be, you know, it's that clearing out, like the winds are picking up, and you've got a windstorm coming in. And so it's literally like you are being activated and called to do something here. We're going to pull our love cards in just a second here. So our soul card is emerging. I'm emerging into the light with joy and ease. So yeah, I mean, to me, it speaks to activation. So when we're activated, we start seeing the world through a different lens, so to speak. This is your music card for the week, and you have Bjork. Devour life whole, organize an orgy with the sky and the sea. Optimism is energy. Okay, so we've got like earth and wind here going on. So we've got Virgo. I'm going to say, I don't know why I'm getting Virgo with this. I think it's this card because of the earthy energy and Mother Earth. So Pisces, maybe Pisces energy. Okay, well, we're gonna do these two as well as. So let's see. Oh, we've got flow. Okay, so there could be a call to allow the wind of change. I'm getting that song. Well, I don't think it's a song, but the lyrics have there's a lyric in there that says wind of change. Or maybe I'm making that up and it's my own song. So yeah, there's the emerging, there's sun energy coming in too. And sorry, we got some shadow stuff going on here today. Or this evening rather, or wherever you are in the world. day, night, evening, morning. For me, it's evening. But we got emerging, we got sun, we got lotus energy. So that lotus energy really picks up on Four of Cups. And I know we had Four of Cups in reverse as well. So it's like canceling each other out. But yeah, to me, that just means maybe there's a balance within this now. Like, I don't know, there's something with the flow there for sure. So flow, it's beautiful, beautiful imagery there. We got flow. We have wind. So wind activation. When I also think of wind, I also feel like there's clearing, like, and there's an energy to wind. It's a very powerful energy. All right, let's see what our, okay, we have voice. I've always loved that card, voice card. So with the voice card, voice energy coming in is throat chakra, and it could be some of you are now being activated or called to speak your truth and to not feel. You've got the, where'd my King of Swords go? So you've got the King of Swords and the High Priestess in reverse, yes, but it could be that you're feeling called to step in to that energy with some clarity and not have any resistance. It's like you know what you want and you're going to go for it, and you're going to, basically make it happen. But you have to speak it too. You have to allow yourself to verbalize this. I'm getting singing too. So maybe some of you need to sing some York. So we have the commitment card. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. All right. So we've got some love energy. Yeah. So maybe some of you are, going through some relationship challenges, or, you're working through some relationship challenges and you need to have some heart-to-heart conversations, or, talk about where you are in your commitment or what you're wanting. This is a new deck I got, and I cannot remember the name of it, honestly, but it's like I think it's just called an inspiration deck. What significant challenge have I been through lately? How did I overcome it? I persevere through all things, no matter what life throws my way. So persevere. So, it could be that you are walking directly into the wind, and you're having some challenges this coming week. But to me, this feels like it feels like a pretty low key week for group one. I feel like it's a lot of reminders, and I feel like there's going to need to be some rest here. If you've got wind blowing your way, it's like just path of least resistance. Allow it, go with that flow. Go with that flow. Definitely feeling some throat chakra issues, or just throat chakra. Either it's underactive or it's possibly overactive. So if you can vocalize and sing, or again, have conversations that need to be had. So with the commitment card, we're going to go ahead and go off of our love. Okay, so we have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So some of you may be trying to call in a soulmate, or if you are partnered, you are in a soulmate relationship, and there's this commitment here. And this also could be a commitment to yourself. This could be, your own mating with your own soul. So, it's general reading. So this could be many scenarios here, but, and if you are not with your soulmate, or if you are not in partnership, you're desiring that. You definitely are desiring that. And there's activation happening for sure with this, right? So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, yeah. So that could be vocalizing like your true feelings for someone. Okay, so let's see what our Art of Manifestation Oracle card has for us. Oh, to have and to hold. Okay, let's see if we can get a clear shot here. Healthy relationships are formed through love rather than need. It is such a human thing to hold on to others through fear and insecurity. But this dynamic can stifle a relationship's potential to flourish and actually push someone away. Give your relationship the freedom it needs to form a healthy foundation of trust. All right, so yeah, so we are kind of playing off of relationships here and having that balance. Like, let's not push people away, but let's have the trust because we want the partnership, not because we need it. And this card, I mean, I love this card. I think it's so pretty. So I'm feeling, oh, well, I'm going to pull soulmate card too. So let's pull the soulmate card. And I might pull one romance. Oh, let's start that over. So this is called the Soulmate Expansion Pack. And I think it's kind of cool. But as you can see, it's already wearing. I mean, so the card stock's not that great, but I mean, I like the messages. So group 1, soulmate expansion messages. What do you have for us regarding love for expanding on soulmate card, maybe, or any messages that you want? Okay, well, that one wanted to come out. Okay, so we have never give up on something you really want. Oh, and look, the blowing the bubbles. It reminds me of the wind. Okay, yeah, that's connected here for sure. Look at that. I'm getting chills. That's beautiful. That is just wow. I'm feeling like we're having lighting stuff going on, but I tested before and everything seemed okay. But it's okay. Cuz I'm like seeing these shadows in the background, like the flow and the voice are coming up for me, the voice card. So, I mean, just like looking at that to me, and it's funny. I know you pulled Bjork, but I'm also getting like Earth, Wind, and Fire, like the music. So, but we don't have much fire energy here. So never give up on you really want. And we also have the persevere card here too. So let's shift this here. No, I want that there. I just want you guys to be able to see what I'm seeing. There we go. That's a little bit better, I hope. Okay, what other cards did I pull for you? Let's see. The hottest love has the coldest end. Ooh. I feel like that goes back to your to have and to hold card right here with healthy relationships being balanced. Don't make sure that it's just not all hot and heavy, and that there's substance to the relationship, and trust in that. Let's see, what else do we have here? This card is always hard to read for me. I have found the love that my soul loves. Okay, so commitment, soulmate. Yeah, I will go ahead and pull one more. love or romance angel and see what we got going on. Just more to kind of hone in here. And then I'll pull a synchronicity card. And our what do we need to surrender to this week card. Codependency. Oh my. Yeah, so addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so this could have been in the past. This could be something that you've learned from in a relationship. So give your relationship the freedom it needs to form a healthy foundation of trust. Yeah, they're formed through love rather than need. So this, I mean, really, to me, these are speaking to each other. Because when we have codependent relationships, and I think we all kind of maybe experienced that at one point or another. This is not to be confused with interdependent relationships where two healthy people are coming together, really, really wanting to offer the best of themselves, into an interdependent relationship where you feel safe and supported and in a secure attachment relationship where there's healthy bonds formed. But the codependency comes about of fear. So it is such a human thing to hold on to others through fear and insecurity. So I feel like your ethereal team is saying like there might be some need to let go and flow a little bit more, and get into this energy of you want your foundation to be about your want, not because you need that person, not because you are depending on them for all your happiness. So okay, that's what I'm getting there. We want to, light beings. Okay, yeah, so feel like they're going to be communicating through Bjork. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I feel like listen. So it's not just about you speaking, but it's listening. And I will read from the light beings message, what the light being card has to say here. Oh wow, I just flipped right to it. Enlightened soul information. This image depicts a light being. The term light being is used to describe a range of ethereal forms, including guides and angels. They observe your life from a higher perspective so they can see the most auspicious path for you to create your dreams and desires. Sometimes your light beings may seem to take you down a path fraught with difficulty. However, everything happens for a reason. I don't always agree with that, but we'll move on. Just as we know a baby will eventually walk, you will also find your footing and attain your dreams. Your light beings are not here to save you, for that would interfere with your ability to create unique paths and conclusions. They are the keepers of the faith that hold and stream your past, present, and future dreams and desires to your heart. Only you can decide what to do with that information. You can't get it wrong, for your light beings will just show you another way. Your soul mastery class advice is your light beings are always with you. So they're reminding you that, hey, we're around and we can't do the work for you, but we can guide you. And if we just handed everything over to you, I mean, well, how boring would that be? How Four of Cups energy would that be, right? Like it would be boring. So my child was playing with the dice. Ooh, that was really interesting and focused there. So I found the dice now. So we'll roll for, you get 6. Okay. So these are our synchronicity cards. So we are asking what synchronicities lie ahead for group 1. Like what sign synchronicities do our light beings want us to pay attention to? What messages? Can you give us 2 more, please? Thank you. Whoa, I'm taking the top 2. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have planting seeds. Oh, we have bloom. Okay, that's pretty funny. We have, oh, we have star. Oh, wow. Okay. We have winter. We have teacher. And we have speed. Okay. So I mentioned the downloads and the sync, or the downloads and the uploads and the upgrades and wind activation, because you know, even that wind activation card over here, you know, part of what I'm getting to with the star card here. So star card is always like wishes fulfilled for me. Like you get your wish. So it's like wishing on a star. And you know, this is reminding me of like when you blow a dandelion, you know, like, and you wish for something. So with the planting the seeds and bloom, I feel like some majority of you have been really, really like knowing what you want, and, or you've been in the process of literally planting and ideas, sowing the seeds of love. That song comes up for me, where you've been sowing the seeds, maybe of self-love, relationship love. So yeah, with the star card there, that's your wishes coming true. So everything that you've been planting is blossoming, and you're going to have those wishes fulfilled. Also, there's peacock energy there too. So peacock energy, to me, speaks to like spirit getting your attention, saying, hey, pay attention, like the bright colors and stuff. So pay attention to bright colors, and possibly just even peacocks. And constellations, any constellations. Maybe some of you are wanting to stargaze or are star seeds. Oh, and I just noticed we had another card that fell out right here, joy. You probably noticed it. I don't know, maybe you didn't. So we have joy. So winter teacher speed. Okay, so some of you could be teachers, but going back to the planting and the blooming, like I feel like the speed, there's the wheel of fortune in here. So this is luck, and this is like something kind of coming out of nowhere very quickly. So pay attention. And the teacher card, I feel like this card right here with the light beings, like they're either suggesting that you need to do teaching, you need to go into teaching, or that you are a teacher, or that you have, you're just naturally knowledgeable and you teach. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be like your actual school teacher. So, paying attention to those callings as well. Now, the winter card, this is kind of like how that energy was feeling. It's like that energy of when you just are kind of still and you just want to just chill and just relax and, just kind of be still. Like when that snow falls and you want, you just want some peace. And, so winter is like hibernation and preparation for something. So some of you are going to be preparing for things coming in the weeks ahead. So we're going to pull our last message, and this is their surrender deck. So this is like okay, there we go. That didn't take long, did it? Okay, so group 1, what do you need to surrender to? Surrender to your full power. Wow, okay. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Yeah, goes back to the voice, goes back to never giving up on what you really want, planting those seeds, like really go after what you're wanting. And if you're wanting relationship, if you're wanting your soulmate manifesting, like, you know, I feel like this card's calling you to ask for, what do you really want? You know, what are you really wanting? Commitment. Are you wanting commitment? So yes, I just want to come back to this message here as well. I celebrate every day. I celebrate every day by honoring and respecting all life on Mother Earth. So I'm you know, the animal energy with the lion. And the lion always reminds me of courage. So they're saying, you know, like, you have the courage, but something's going to speed up soon. You might have that lull this week, but then it's going to pick up really fast towards the end of the week. Or like everything that you've been trying to manifest blooms really, really quickly. So they're suggesting that you surrender to your full power. And this is also calling, I mean, you've got two feline energy, the eagle, bigger picture, hummingbirds. There's the symbolism of getting messages, and the lone wolf here. That energy of, oh, we got frogs too. So yeah, I've got a lot of, and I love how her hair is like a tree, like rooted. So it feels like grounding. Some of you, this is very select few, but this is like really sticking out to me right now. And I just wanted to say this. If there's some of you who are wanting to learn the runes, they're showing up in this card. So it's very Celtic energy. So some of you may be drawn to that energy, and they're saying that would definitely resonate with you. So surrender to your full power, step into your power, voice it. But also remember to go with the flow this week and be prepared for some activation. Like, again, that planting the seeds and blooming, you're going to bloom. So, and it feels like it's going to happen pretty quickly here. So, all right, group 1, that is all I have for you. I hope that this helps some and brought you some clarity, some peace, some joy, some love, some validation. And if you would please like, subscribe, and share, I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you in future readings. Remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Take care. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. If you picked the beautiful, glorious pyrite, this is your group. And we're going to pull tarot first. So we're going to start with this card, and let's see what you have going on. The star. Beautiful. So star is wishes fulfilled. I think the star is one of my favorite cards in the deck. So we are going to get into your tarot. What do we need to know? What messages do you have for group 2 for the week of August 30th? Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, we got the Emperor in group 1. Now we got the Empress for this one. Oops. Wow, that just decided to really... I think some of you are really high energy this week. All right, let's see what we have, and we can expand. So I'm taking this upside down in reverse. We've got the Empress in reverse. We have 7 of Cups, decisions, choices. You have many of them to choose from. Oh, we have Temperance in reverse. I'm getting lots of reversals this week. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Holy moly. Okay, that is going to move there. Here we go. Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Cups. Oh, lots of nostalgia. I think that, yeah, there is a lot of reliving, going back to the past, learning from the past, lots of nostalgia. This card's really sticking out to me right now. The Star, like if there's things that you had in childhood that like you just always dreamed, had like these childhood dreams. You could be in that energy of like wanting to fulfill like childhood dreams, like wishes fulfilled of childhood dreams. You've got a lot of luck on your side this week, and with the Wheel of Fortune, and Spirit is saying, look, you've got all these choices, and what it feels like to me is if you are not able to make the choice, you have the Empress in reverse. So it definitely could be there's the energy of so the Empress is typically portrayed as being pregnant, or gestating an idea, or creativity is blossoming. You're in a creative phase. It could be that there's a pause with that, and because you have this confusion, or not necessarily confusion, just contemplation of making this choice that you need to make. And the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like Spirit's coming in to your ethereal team is saying you need to make sure you balance that, because you're not quite in balance with that. So it could be that you have this essentially something falling in your lap that makes a decision for you. I do want to pull one more. I feel like I need one more. I want clarification. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, see, decisions. There's decisions that you're having to make, or having to balance something. So you have decisions, you have choices with this, and it's in reverse. So it could be that the decision that you're needing to make. Can you expand? Not like that. Let's not sloppy shuffle here. Can you expand on Two of Pentacles in reverse, please? Four of Cups in reverse. Well, and you have the Death card in reverse. You know, this is, to me, this just feels like not knowing really what you want. You really have this dream, this desire, wishes, you want these wishes to be fulfilled, but there's hesitation, and it plays into your childhood somehow. This is the childhood card. This is nostalgia. This is, it's hard for, it feels like there's a challenge in balancing, I want to say balancing reality versus fantasy almost here. And then you have the Four of Cups in reverse, which is really funny, because you might want to go listen to group 1 now, because we got Four of Cups twice. One was in reverse and one was upright. There's a transformation that has taken place, and you're over that phase now. So this is coming into new, or for some of you, you're heading that way, and it's just really slowing down right now because you're having a hard time. You've been stuck, kind of like stagnation, and that energy is going to start shifting and moving. And I feel like that's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. And they're definitely addressing the Temperance card in reverse. So It could be that, I mean, there's been an imbalance, so to speak, like you've had imbalance, but it's coming back into balance. You have all these choices, and, ask for help with this, because it feels like this is something that you're not going to be able to figure out on your own. And that's okay. Wow, that was lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna have to string that together. Apologies, because that just kind of cut off, and I think it cut off when I was saying, like, there's transition, and you're gonna need to ask for help with this, because it's feeling a little bit big right now for you, because you've got some pretty, you've got 2 major arcana cards here. No, 3. I'm sorry, 3. You've got the Star, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got Death in reverse. So, what happened, I am using my son's phone for recording purposes right now, and he has a time limit on his phone, and it just informed me that my time limit was up. So anyways, moving on. You may not have noticed the glitch, but it's probably going to do a glitch. So apologies, that's what that is. All right, let's get into this. So we have Earth Elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy too. So there's big transformation coming for you. It just feels like you have to make a decision before that energy can come in. So you're gonna, that wish is fulfilled, abundance coming in. So let's see. Oh, rebirth. Whoa. Okay. Spring equinox, rebirth. So, I mean, notice the butterflies. You've got butterflies here. There's transformation going on. Yeah, it's almost like you're needing to let something die, something go, but there's some resistance to it. And it's like on a creative, it's a creative vibe to that. So maybe some of you are stuck creatively, but there is something going, I feel like it's something going on with your childhood that you are having to balance, like your nostalgia, your past with reality, like what you had as a child fantasy wise. It's not what you thought, and you need to let it go in order to step into the Empress energy of creating a manifestation, rebirth, like, and death is rebirth. Like we've got some resistance to rebirthing right now for some of you. Not all of you, some of you that will resonate. But Spirit is saying it's time to rebirth. It's time to come more into balance. It's time to alchemize, because and use your power that you have within you to bring this in. It's time. But there's fear. I think there's some fear there. So we will pull love in just a second here. And I will read this card out. Oh, we have soul writing. Okay. Soul writing. We have leadership. I am a beacon of radiance, support, and love. Maybe that's what you're supposed to be stepping into. What's your music for the week? We have Freddie Mercury. A dramatic life is better than being dramatic about life. Extravagance is the wicked stepmother of invention. There's nothing more precious than frivolity. So, and I think it's kind of funny how he's the Queen of Hearts. I love it. So Queen of Hearts, has that Queen of Cups. So that Empress energy, like they're asking you to step up into birthing something. Your intuition is calling for you, like your soul writing. So I will read the soul writing description, but let's see what your art of manifestation. Independence. Independence is a wonderful attribute, but if taken to an extreme, it can border on isolation. Sometimes if we've been hurt or let down or trapped in a codependent relationship, we lose faith in others and learn only to rely on ourselves. This card calls you to question this inner belief and develop healthy interdependent relationships with an equality of both giving and receiving. And that is so funny because group 1, we pulled the codependent card, and we also pulled about interdependence, and a card that from this deck, the Art of Manifestation, is Having to Hold, and it was all about wanting to have a relationship because you want it, not because you are in need of it or you need someone to complete you or fulfill you. So, okay, so interdependence. So there's something going on there. We have change. I really like that card too. Which, by the way, the Wheel of Fortune, we're going to move some of this. The Wheel of Fortune is change. So yeah, lots of change coming in with that Death card reversed, and Temperance. We will read from that. Let's see what our Return of Spirit card has to say. Ooh, Commitment. Wow, okay. So maybe some of you this could be commitment to the self, independence. This could be commitment to your boundaries, having boundaries. This could be commitment to a partner. And we'll pull love in just a second. Let's see what this one has. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So some of you could be empaths. And this is our inspiration card. I am in charge of my emotions. What can I do in the moments I feel powerless? When am I most likely to feel a particular emotion? How can I remind myself of the power I have over my emotional state? I love how the piles seem to connect to each other, because one of the last cards I pulled was all about stepping into your power. Okay, so I haven't forgotten about this card. Wheel of Fortune and change. That means like your luck. I mean, that also is like speaking to your luck changing as well. So if things have been going really, really not so well for you, or you've just been having a really hard week, it's gonna change. There's balance coming in. Oh, Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Okay, so interesting with the Commitment card there. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, and we're gonna pull from the Soulmate Expansion deck. So this is an expansion pack that came with another set of tarot decks, another tarot deck. It's just your traditional Rider-Waite tarot. And I'm really curious about that leadership card over there. Some of you maybe, we're getting writing, so maybe some of you are being called to write, but I'm going to read that card because it's a beautiful card, and it's got Merkaba energy, so that also is speaking to love. So Spirit, what do you have for us? Soulmate messages, love, romance for the week. Leadership. That could also simply be that independence, like, stepping up into your independence, but also remembering. I think there was a quote about like good leadership also is, sets a good example, and you don't want to be so independent that you're not developing healthy interdependent relationships. There's an equal give and receive, right? In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that is enough. Okay. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. Okay. According to Greek mythology, humans originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, oh interesting, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other halves. The Plato Symposium. Wow, okay. Yeah, this ties in. There's fear here. There's fear here. And I will tell you why. There's a fear. I'm getting fear. Like, just reading this, some of you are feeling afraid of fully stepping in to interdependency. It's scary. And like there's almost like this fear of commitment here. So they're saying, like, you know, what are you afraid of? In the end, you tried and you cared, and sometimes that's enough. Yeah, it feels like there's some decision and like a resistance to transitioning into, it's almost like a resistance in, like, there's self-sabotage energy here to me as well. I mean, and it's really connecting to the childhood card still. I'm really, really feeling that pull. And I mean, we could go as far as to say it's maybe childhood trauma. But, you know, like, it's a general reading. So, but this is twin flame. This is the whole, splitting them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other halves. So the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. So when twin flames, like, if I don't fully, I believe in the twin flame journey, but I believe in the things that I've read about it, that it's about when we are fully stepping into the journey, what we are wanting is healthy attachment, interdependent relationship. It does not need, you know, and we all have to do our own work in the process, and we cannot do the work for each other, but we can learn and grow and do the relationship as a path. So it's just interesting that this is twin flame energy right here. So we can even let's pull one more romance angel. We'll pull our synchronicity card, and I'll read from the secret language of light for that soul writing card. Oh yeah, totally twin flame or soulmate. I mean, it really, you can label it what you want. Codependency. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So they're saying, yeah, there's we need to balance this. You know, if you're wanting to step in, like, to me, you have to really figure out what you're wanting. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. So maybe for some of you, you are in separation with your twin, your soulmate right now, and it's been very, very painful, and you're wanting that commitment, but they can't commit, or you both are not meeting each other's needs. I just want to pull one more. What else for love? Maybe one more soulmate card. I'm just feeling it. Anything else for love? I feel like all of a sudden it kind of went quiet. I don't know. It's like that be still feeling, or like really tuning in. Okay, we'll take it. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. You know, when these two pop out together, there's a block, and typically there's a codependency issue there, or you're just not wanting the same things in the relationship. So you can, there is a Mark Groves quote, and I am being very, very guided to have you guys look this up if it would help you. And it's about meeting on the bridge. And if someone can love and love and love and love and love you to bits and pieces, and you can feel that love, you know that they love you. But if they can't meet you on the bridge, like of your relationship, if they can't fully step into the relationship, then it's not going to work. And, you know, and then this happens. There's a separation and there's unrequited love, but in the way of like, you're just not wanting the same thing. It's not enough to sustain the relationship, or you've outgrown each other. So we're going to pull synchronicity cards here, and we're going to roll our dice and see. Oh, no, you guys are getting more than one. Okay, you get 5. And now I don't even know why I have to roll the dice at this point anymore. It's just kind of fun. What synchronicities is group 2 needing to hear? Synchronicities for group 2. We're looking for 5. Thank you. Ooh. It's getting a little out of hand there. Oh, wow. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we have 2 here for sure. I'm taking the top. Okay, I'm taking this one that flipped up, which is planting seeds. And I'm going to take the top 2. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, fair. I don't mind being here all night, but oh, okay. And we have the fox, and we have river, planting seeds, and we have joy. Okay, so some of you might be pregnant. I mean, some of you might like literally be pregnant. Where is my Empress card? Empress, where are you? Or am I like just imagining? Sorry. Oh no, I'm not imagining. Sometimes it's easy to get the piles mixed up. So yeah, some of you, this is the Empress right here. Some of you, like, this is kind of going back to the 6 of Cups energy. So some of you might have like some issues with your mom, or need like some repair with your mother. River's emotions, and you know, there's a joy. I think it's a Rumi poem, but there's a river of joy running through. So that's the joy in the river. That's what's coming up for me. Like, allow your joy to flow. Don't cut it off. Do not cut it off. You know, what will really bring you joy? Creativity. Yeah, there's a birthing. There is a planting of seeds and a birthing that's trying to emerge here. And look for the rainbows. They're saying look for the rainbows. Creativity is very important to you right now. Thinking outside the box. So, okay. Foxes also can be very like friendly. Oh, you get a bonus. That happened in the last pile too. They just fly and I don't see them. So you get a bonus. Maybe some of you like are going to do a retreat or are wanting to go to one. So we've got the retreat. We got, oh yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot of great stuff going on here. It's just, it's very heavily relationship. So, yeah, that's twin flame energy, like searching for like them to spend the rest of their lives in search of their other halves. But you know, that could be searching for who we truly are as well. So I want to focus on this card, soul writing. So let us pull soul writing, flipped right to it. We become the stories we tell. Yep, this comes into childhood. This comes into the Six of Cups energy. And maybe what they are saying, this is pretty beautiful, really, with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, holy moly. With the Wheel of Fortune, they're saying, don't be afraid of the change. Like, your wishes will be fulfilled. There's something that you're maybe needing to change perspectives. You need to change your story. So you are the author of your story. Write one that inspires you and doesn't let anyone else command the pen. Physical reality is temporary. Yes, it's forever changing from one moment to the next. The events and experiences of your life are multidimensional living art. And there we got creativity. Their purpose and form will shift as your perception of them does. You can view and adjust any stories from your past, present, or future. There's that Six of Cups energy with childhood. Let go of justifying or analyzing the events that become your stories and lift yourself into a new way of seeing them. Look at the card and imagine you are the angel rising and connecting to the soul light at the top of the pyramid. Yes, we've got some, pyramid energy here. From this expanded view, you can see all your stories and their facets from a neutral position. A higher perspective will unveil and reveal what was previously unknown. You may be inspired, shocked, or embarrassed that the story you have identified with is not what you thought it was. Don't stress. This indicates that the stories are shaking loose and healing is occurring. You are doing so well, you are worthy, and you are loved. Your soul mastery class message is messages are in the words. So that's your soul writing. So listen to the words that you speak. Listen to the stories you tell. There's change coming in, or you need to start making some changes within how you are relating to the world or the people that are in it, or a shift in your relationship or the one that you are desiring. But this Wheel of Fortune, there's good luck. There's good stuff coming in. So wishes fulfilled. There's change. But, you have to do your part too. So what do we want to hear for group number 2? What do they need to surrender to this week? Surrender. Well, you can't get any clearer than that, just based off what we just read. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Yeah, I love the autumn colors. That's beautiful. I think that's just like magic right there. That's pretty darn funny. I mean, yeah. So my rocks are not cooperating as my holders today. Apologies. Surrender to outdated beliefs of yourself. And I wanted to come back to this real fast. just remember, because we have rebirth and mother. Yeah. Right? And we have the Empress too. Energy that was in reverse. And, you know, because what reminded me of this card was the, then you can own your power and soar in your life. So you have to kind of give up some of who you thought you were in order to become the person that you want to be. That's the quote that comes to mind. And I wish I could give you the author of that quote. So I feel like you need to kind of think about these questions and actually maybe use them as stem sentences. So actually, what can I do in the moments I feel powerless? Write it down. When am I most likely to feel a particular emotion? Write it down. How can I remind myself of the power I have over my emotional state? I'm in charge of my emotions, and this really does go back to childhood. Like, you are in charge. You are your authority. You know, it might be that whole reparenting the self aspect and giving yourself what your parents didn't give you. And I'm not talking like stuff. I'm talking about like nurturing and what did you not like, you know, did you not look up attachment theory? It's in the description box below. So that is all I have for you, group 2. You got this cute little superhero over here. It again is kind of very childlike to me. So lots of rebirthing, lots of dying, parts of you dying. You know, step into that, allow that to happen. It's okay to not be okay. Their universe has got your back, but it's time to let go of beliefs that you know, a belief is a thought you keep on thinking. So you can maybe explore that about yourself and shift and, you know, definitely create what you're wanting, because the wishes fulfilled card is there and you can have it. You just have to get out of your own way. So group 2, that is what I have for you. I hope it brought you some peace, clarity, answers. Also, let's take one more look at the independence card. We want interdependent relationships, not codependent. And you cannot do it all on your own. So ask for help. Ask for help. Surround yourself with a good group of, even if it's a small group of people that you can trust. Ask your friends for advice. You know, trusted ones, not the drama, crazy making group of friends you might have. Just needed to reiterate that. So anyways, that is all I have for you, group 2. Please like, subscribe, and share if you would please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you in future readings. Remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it. And take care, everyone. Group 3, hello, welcome. If you picked the malachite, the very interesting shaped malachite, this is your reading. Let's get into it. We are going to start with your tarot first. So let's see what we have. Of 2 Pentacles. There is a theme happening with every group right now. Decisions, balance, seeking balance. All right, let's see what else we have. Spirit, God, Source, Universe. What else do we have for group number 3 for the week of August 30th? But it's also timeless, so whenever you're listening, it counts. It's all energy. Group 3. It feels very, very fiery right now. Maybe some of you are fire sign. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you see that, right? I'm gonna take the Hierophant. Sometimes these like stand up really nice and help out, and sometimes they just do not. Okay, so let's see what we have. Aw, okay. Ooh, there is definitely some Virgo energy here. Yeah, Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So we got the 2 of Pentacles. We got the 6 of Pentacles. We have Judgment. We have the Empress. Wow. Every group has gotten the Empress, so we're talking about birthing something, creating something. The Wheel of Fortune, outstanding. You've got some luck coming in. We have the Hermit in reverse, and we have the Hierophant, which I'll address these 2 right now. So with the Hermit card in reverse, it's typically, if this was upright, I would say that you're going within for some spiritual alchemy, that you are going to be going within to get some answers that you're seeking more on an esoteric level, like to connect more to your higher self, the divine self. The Hierophant can also, like, it comes up sometimes as marriage too, or I love that he's always throwing the peace sign, right? So, but what I'm getting with this is that you are actually seeking outside of yourself for some knowledge, for spiritual knowledge. And the 2 of Pentacles, you're trying to balance something. It definitely could be career, because we got the 6 of Pentacles. We have creation. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. So there's big change coming for you. I feel like with the Judgment card, you're not so worried right now about what anyone else is thinking. Like, you're not, I feel like you're not necessarily seeking outside advice from someone pertaining, like there's a question that's been bothering you or a situation bothering you right now, and you're having to make a decision. So the 6 of Pentacles is balance. And it's about generosity. So, I mean, notice like you have nature helping you out. You have spirit helping you out. There are these birds that are flying around, and they're helping you build. They're helping you build what you're desiring. And you've got the universe on your side, like really rooting for you and saying, hey, we're going to just drop something in your lap to help you out here. This is definitely, you're manifesting something, you're creating something, you're wanting to bring something in. Also, the Judgment card can be legal issues that you're dealing with. And with it being in reverse, to me, it feels like, I mean, we can clarify that, but let's do that right now. To me, it feels like there's a phase of judgment that's coming to an end. And it's like the Wheel of Fortune is coming in to help you out with that. They're suggesting that you don't need to go within. Like this might be a time to ask for help with a decision that you're making. Okay, I'm not taking that because that was my fault. That does not count. Anything else for group 3? Maybe not. Maybe that is what 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's interesting because you have the energy of moving on. So moving away from something, contemplation. There's definitely retrospection going on with your emotions and trying to feel into something here, trying to figure something out. It could be job related. It could be that you are needing to make a decision about job, a career move. Or, I mean, it could be relationship, but there's generosity coming in, and there are situations that you might be dealing with that luck is on your side. It's going to turn out okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be that feeling of like, oh, thank goodness. So let's see. Let us see what else you have here. That is your love card. Did I not pull a romance card for you? Well, that's very interesting. I don't think I pulled a romance card for you. I will do that. Let's get into this. Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Oh yeah, and the Empress is into intuition too, right? So, oh, there it is. It's hiding. I did draw one for you. Okay, great. Ooh, lightning power. I love this card. And we have the Hierophant too. So let's see what your language of light. Soul families. Okay. We have breakthrough. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. What is your music for the week? Kurt Cobain. We're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. Don't become your own tribute band. You can't buy Teen Spirit. That's awesome. Okay, so maybe some of you are needing to listen to some Nirvana. We're going to move that right there. Okay, I'll get into this a little bit more, and we'll read the Soul Family card. Forgiveness of ourselves. When something goes wrong, even if the circumstances were out of our control or we did the very best that we could possibly do, we can still carry guilt after the event. The gift of guilt is to help us to learn and to develop a conscience, not to carry as a ball and chain for the rest of our lives. Listen to the learning and forgive yourself for not being perfect. Release any guilt today. Yeah, so I feel like she's releasing too, like letting go of something, or she's reaching for something, you know, up to interpretation. If there's a breakthrough coming your way, you have voyage. Some of you could be traveling. Maybe it's for like, you know, I know we haven't gotten to that week yet, but you know, Labor Day weekend's coming up. So at least in my time, maybe in the time that you're listening to this, since it's a timeless reading technically too, you know, it's whenever you click on it and hear it. But voyage, I feel like you're being called to search. Like it's almost like, hey, it's time, you know, it's time to start searching within you. Even though, or maybe that is something that you're needing to do. Maybe you are needing to go within and you haven't been. Maybe you've been searching outside of yourself, and Spirit's saying, hey, it's time to go within. So that could be for some of you as well. Let's see. Intuition. Yes, I love this card. We have, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring me hope and intuition into my life. So maybe you're going to have some breakthroughs with intuition. That's going to require you to go within, to look within yourself, you know, and what does that feel like to you? What does feeling intuitive feel like for you? Like trusting yourself, forgiving yourself. The lightning card, that always speaks to, you know, it definitely feels to me, where's my Wheel of Fortune? It feels to me that it's like that stroke of luck, like I don't know why I'm flicking, but like, revelations, like big lightning bolt, like literally lightning bolt moments are coming in. And I feel like it's intuitive. So we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So I'm picking up that you're a loyal, so I'm not picking up, I'm seeing that you're a loyal person. But I feel like also that you're wanting that also in a partner or soul family, intuition, lightning power, breakthrough. I feel like that is all happening with a soul family, with your soul family. Like you're going to be finding them soon. You're, finding your people, your tribe. So this is your inspiration card. How do I feel? When am I calm and at peace? How can I invoke this feeling during times of stress? Today, I invite calm and peace into my life. So maybe this is like, you're going to be getting ready to do like a soul growth voyage type thing. This feels very intuitive. Like this even. With the intuition card, like you're ready to move on from some, I want to say stagnation. So let's pull synchronicity. Let's see, how many do you get? Nope, you get more than one. You get 4. Okay, we need 4 synchronicity cards. There's 1. Signs and synchronicities for group 3, please. Oh, there we go. Okay. I am taking these all. That's okay. See, I'm not even going to roll the dice anymore. Okay, we have Mother, which we also have the Empress. This came up in group 2. Both of these cards, I don't know what is going on. Some of you are pregnant. Some of you are fertile. Some of you are creating something or gestating, Wow. Okay. Rest. Okay. So they're calling you to rest. Love. And I love the shooting stars. So, and we've got like, I don't know, those look like stars to me. Loyalty, love. So we have bravery. That reminds me of, there's the Hierophant, and this reminds me of the High Priestess energy. Persistence. So they're saying like, don't give up. And success. Okay, so those are things that they're wanting you to focus on, like, be persistent, be powerful, step into your power. We're going to read the Soul Family card. It's pretty, I think, self-explanatory there, but I just love the descriptions of these. It says, you are loved and supported. Your soul family wants you to know how much you are loved and how well you are doing. Your soul family consists of other souls that have similar values and ideas to you. The bright circle of light at the center of this image is Shambhala. Think of it as a meeting place where your soul family gathers to connect with you. When you ask a question, its energy vibrates throughout the universe, bringing souls and their light beings to Shambhala to share responses and information. They are overjoyed to connect and co-create with you. Your questions and expectations on earth move you and them to an expanded awareness about love, life, and purpose. If we go back far enough in time, there was a point when all was connected, where all was one. As time progressed, an energy was released and the source was separated. We all originated from the source, so whatever form the members of your soul family take, you will recognize them because they are a part of you. We know in our hearts when we encounter a member of our soul family, even if we cannot explain it. We often refer to this meeting as the meeting of a soulmate. Remember, a soulmate can come in many guises: a lover, a friend, a parent, a child, or an animal, and turn up when you need to remember the love that you are. A soul mastery class message for you is to meet your soul family. So be ready to receive. And so, like, yeah, there's loyalty, love. So if this is something that you've been wanting to manifest, and yes, they are saying ding. It's going to happen. Like, Spirit's bringing in that, there we go, the Wheel of Fortune. But you remember, you create your reality. So you do your part, they'll come in and do theirs. And, drop a surprise. Because we all have free will, including people involved in your life. They have free will too. So we're going to pull soulmate expansion and your love cards here. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so for some of you, this could be the case. For some of you, I love how dramatic, right? Like, yeah, I can expand, but let's see. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So for some of you, you may be in separation with your ex, and it's time to release them. Or for some of you, you're needing to release your ex. For some of you, okay, we're going to take that one. Let's expand a little bit. For some of you, you may have already released your ex. So there's something about the ex. But I feel like you're having breakthroughs. You're connecting with the people that you're supposed to be connecting with. There's intuition. Okay, we just had another. Okay, let's see. Okay. Follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. Okay, this is advice, love advice from Spirit. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. Okay. The hottest love has the coldest end. Group 2 pulled this. And harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement. Oh, look, it's music. It's harmony. Yeah. I just, for some reason, was looking at the words and not really tuning into the image. So it's like co-creating music together. Harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement. Yeah. So follow your heart. And this card, it's always that, I mean, clearly the hottest love has the coldest end. I don't know. That card always triggers me a little bit, admittedly, because I believe that you can still have a very passionate relationship with someone that you love very, very, very much. And it doesn't have to end cold. But I think what that's saying is just remember that it's not all about the lust or someone being super hot. Like, you want it to have some substance. I mean, if you want long term, if you want a sustainable relationship, it can't just be all about hot, steamy passion. I mean, I guess it can be, but what's outside of that, for it to sustain? What is it all about? Okay, so here is your final card, and we are pulling for what you need to surrender to. This is our surrender deck. What does group 3 need to surrender to for the week? There's resistance, so okay, we'll take 2. It's been happening a lot. We have surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Some of you are tired. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Yeah. Well, and that Hermit card upside down, maybe that's what they're saying, that, you know, maybe you need to hermit and you haven't been. Like you need just to take a break and get some rest and slow down. So there you go. That is what God, Source, Universe, your ethereal team would like you to surrender to this week. And all the messages that you've gotten so far. Intuition, pay attention to your intuition. There's breakthrough coming. And if you're having trouble making decisions, I mean, it's kind of funny. Get out in nature and rest and sleep so you have the clarity that you need. Okay, group 3, that is what I have for you for this week. I hope this helped you and brought you some clarity. Get some rest, go out in nature. If this didn't bring you clarity, maybe this is the only message that you may need. I hope some of this resonated with you. If you could please like, subscribe, or share, I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I really do hope that I look for you. I really hope that I get to read for you in the future, and that you will come back to my channel and support my channel. I would really appreciate it again. Like I'm just I don't know. I'm just so guided to do this. So I appreciate you listening and taking the time. So that is what I have for you. Take care, and remember, the best way to predict the future is to create it. Bye.